Hi everybody, well it's almost time for LEGO's big movie release of 2017. On February the 10th we see the release of the LEGO Batman movie in theatres in North America, and lots of LEGO merchandising now coming out into the LEGO stores and online. One of the things we've been really excited about, because we have loads and loads of minifigures, are the LEGO Batman minifigure series, and in line with Disney we are looking at 20 minifigures in this series this time, which means we might have to buy some new racks. Anyway, so we went down to the local LEGO store today and we were very pleased to find the LEGO Batman minifigures on sale just a few days early. They were actually scheduled to be out and released on the 1st of January. So here we go. Let's see what we got. So we have 20 LEGO Batman minifigures, and I'm going to give you some hints and tips today on how to feel out the characters, and also we're going to open all of these up and see if the old tested feeling them out method actually works. The first tip I'm going to give you is never go on a minifigure feeling session unprepared. So this is how we did it today. In advance we printed out a sheet of all of the characters. And why is this so important? Well, firstly it gives you something to check off once you realise that you've got each of the characters, so that you're not taking home any dupes, hopefully. The other thing this does is it allows you to see what the headgear looks like, whether they have long legs or short legs, what kind of accessories do they have. You know, for example, if I pick up one of these little bags and I find a little tile in there, I know it could either be that character or that character or that character, and that really helps to narrow it down, because as you can see these three characters all have very different headpieces, very different heads, so this really does help you to minimise the number of dupes you're going to get. So let's get these all set up and we're going to start feeling these out and opening them. Okay, so here's the first pack we're going to open. We've had a little feel in advance. You know, we felt all this out in the shop as well. You know, you can't get too embarrassed because these things are $4 a piece, so you don't want to get it wrong. This one is actually going to be the first one in the series, which is the Vacation Batman. Really easy to find this one. I'm feeling the packet. Always ignore the base plate. That's the one thing you'll find in every series. We're feeling for things like the head and accessories. In this particular one, Batman's riding in a little rubber ducky, which is a nice round ring shape. A quick glance of all the other characters in the series confirms that none of the others has a rubber ring with a ducky on front, so that makes it really easy for us to tick off number one in the collection. And we're going to go ahead and just open this up. Here we go. That's better. So there we go, amateurs. And we're going to go ahead and tip this out. And as we can see, we have Vacation Batman with a little rubber ducky. We're going to go ahead and open it and make this up. And here he is in all his glory. This is Vacation Batman, and as you can see he's got this awesome double printed bathing suit costume. He's got little bat symbols on the back, he's got his little goggles on there, and his rubber ducky rubber ring. And he's also got these flippers, which are quite a common part you see in LEGO Batman LEGO minifigures. Really annoying thing is when you get these little flippers, they don't stand on the stands. So what you can actually do as a little hack to get around that is that you can put the fins on the back of his feet, which is a little hack, but it actually means you can then display him on the stand without losing the pieces. And there we go. Let's get him into shot. LEGO Vacation Batman. So next in line, I'm going to go with this one. Let's have a little feel. So, okay, so what I feel going on here are some accessories. These are claws. Now I happen to know that we have, I think it's on this page, we've got Catman with claws, a little bit like the Wolverine claws. So let's go ahead and open this up and just confirm that we felt this one out correctly. And Yes, indeedy. So here we go. We've got the Catman, and here's the little claws that have really helped us to identify the character. So we're going to go ahead and build this. And here he is. This is Catman. As you can see, the claws there, which were so easy to identify from the bag. He's also got this really cool belt utility piece that goes between the torso and the nice dual molded legs. What else can we see? He's got slash marks up his chest, almost like Wolverine. I think Wolverine character also has these claws. Anything going on at the back? No, he's plain on the back, but you can see the back part of that really cool belt piece and his awesome brown cape. Now, when we take off his cowl, let's get that back into focus. You can actually see the guy underneath's got eyes and a mouth and then a white headband, and that white headband you're going to see on a few of these characters allows for the eyes to appear white. Very nice character. Okay, so moving along. So next in line we have this. This is another really easy one to knock off the chart as you're whittling these characters down by a process of elimination. The first thing I felt in here was a long accessory. The only character that's got a long accessory, which is like almost like a staff with something on the end there, actually seems to correspond with King Tut. If we have a good feel around in this bag as well, just to confirm it, because it's always worth finding a second piece, we can actually feel the snake piece in there. So let's go ahead and see if we've got this right, and this would make it 3 for 3 if we have. So let's open that up, try not to cut open the leaflet as well. Here we go. So, and yes indeedy. So this is King Tut, and we're going to go ahead and put him together. And here he is. This is King Tut, and as you can see there, you've got the long staff, which I was feeling in the packet, and to confirm the feel of the minifig through the 4-pack, we've also got the snake there. I could feel the headpiece. About the only thing you can't really feel when you're trying to feel out these characters are the capes. As you can see, King Tut comes here with a lovely red cape. He's also got a very unique headpiece. But let's just take a look at that moulding there, that printing. Some really good detail on here. And if we turn it around to the back of the legs, you can see you've got some dual moulding with different colours on there. We've actually got 3 different colours on the back of the legs. Very nicely put together piece. A very intricate hair piece as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the next one. So here's the next one, and having a feel around in here. First thing I noticed is a very thin bendy accessory with a couple of clips on the end. So that actually to me feels like a set of handcuffs, and only 2 characters with handcuffs in this series of 20. We've got the Arkham Asylum Joker, and we've got Barbara Gordon, Commissioner Gordon's daughter. So I'm just going to have another feel around in here. Between these 2 characters, the things I could be looking for are the little round stud that Barbara Gordon is holding, and also the hat piece. Not a lot to go on with the Arkham Joker, so I'm just feeling around. And I can feel a hair piece. Usually these are quite a good giveaway, and in this case this feels very much like the Joker because there's no hat on the hair piece. So let's go ahead. We're going to cut this bag open, and let's see what we got. Hoping to see some orange and green here. And there we go. We have the Arkham Asylum Joker. So next up we've got one of those characters that's almost impossible to get wrong. This one has a huge head and torso piece. I can feel it. This is almost certainly the Orca. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. Let's see what we've got inside. And yes indeed, that is exactly what we've got. Here we go, we can see the Orca, and we've got the special body here. So let's go ahead and put this together. And another very cool minifig. As you can see here, we've got a nicely moulded back and headpiece here. I'm going to go ahead and pop that off, and Yeah, really interesting. The head itself actually just contains a mouth. There's no character at all below here, and when we put the torso piece on, it completes the Orca. Looks very, very similar to a guy in a shark suit that we've had in previous minifigures, and yeah, very nice. No accessories. You can see his arms are flippers. Nice build. And here he is, the Arkham Asylum Joker. Kind of disappointing only really to find one Joker character in this set, but I know that LEGO provided lots and lots of spin-off sets from the film, and there are plenty of other opportunities to buy Joker minifigures. This one really is quite plain. He's here in his orange Arkham Asylum jumpsuit with a pair of shackles on, and not a lot going on here. You can see Arkham on the back there, and the belt. Really nice headpiece, and quite often happens with some of these characters, we can actually turn around the head, and there we go, there's a completely different expression if I can get his hair back on. As you can see, he's not so happy here. Very unusual to see the Joker without a big smile on his face, unless you turn him upside down. Okay, so on to the next one. So this next one is one of those where you can tell exactly which character it is by the headpiece. Just feeling this out, there's almost feels like a banana, except I can feel this is a kind of flexible hairpiece. Looks very much like the Mime, so let's go ahead and see if we got this one right. And yes, it is. Yep, we have the Mime, and it has these ray pieces here that were also used in LEGO Star Wars for the Emperor. And oh, hang on, we're missing a piece. Here it is, and there's a hair piece that you can feel from the inside of the bag. Very easy to feel out. And here's the Mime. Now I really don't know a great deal about Batman or the Batman movie, so I don't know why this guy's got laser beams coming out of his hands, but yeah, very cool. I like this headpiece. If we turn it to one side, you can see he's got the full Mohican, and he has, or she has, I don't know. Probably she, actually, looking at the torso. The whited out face, and a nice one-piece bodysuit. Yeah, nice piece, nice piece. I like that. And you know, some nice silver detailing to the back as well. So again, this is another minifigure where the accessories really give it away. This is a very nice piece. First, I can feel the hair piece in there, so it's not going to be one of our Batman figures. And you can feel. Actually, this piece here, I don't know if you can see it in the diagram, but that is the handle to the shark repellent. Really nice touch. This is almost certainly going to be Dick Grayson. And let's get this bad boy open. I'll lose some of the pieces. We'll soon find that. Yes, it is. It's Dick Grayson, Batman's sidekick. And there's the base plate. And here is Dick Grayson with the awesome the glasses there. Definitely a unique custom piece for this set. And what's quite unusual, I thought they would actually go onto his head, but they're actually moulded into the hairpiece. So let's go ahead and put those back on top of his head. And the other nice thing you see here is his shark repellent accessory. And he's got a nice sweater and shirt on. And some printing of the sweater design on the back as well. Very nice piece. And the next one is another really easy one to feel out with the accessories. This one I can feel has a round object in there that's a solid round bowl object. And the only figure that comes with one of those is going to be our Lobster-loving Batman. You can also feel a cowl if you have a quick squeeze around in there, and I think that's going to be the lobster. So let's open this up and see if the tried and tested feel method worked in this scenario. And yes it is. Yeah. So here we go. We can see we've got Batman's cowl. We've got his legs. We've got the lobster. And the lovely custom printed bowl. I'm Batman. Yes, and this is Lobster-loving Batman. very easy to recognise. Look at that awesome lobster character, even with the printed eyes on there. And then you have this custom printed bowl for the lobster to go inside. Batman's clearly ready to relax with his robe on there, showing his chest and six-pack, and nice printing of the robe on the back with the jewel printing on the legs as well. This is a very fun character. Lots of custom pieces in here. Very good for your collection. So here's another one that was quite easy to eliminate when we were feeling around in the Lego store. So first thing we noticed with this one was that there's something round in there with fluted edges, and this is actually going to be Fairy Batman's tutu. And just to confirm that, if we have a feel around, there we go. You can actually feel the handle and the end of the wand that Fairy Batman is carrying. So let's go ahead and confirm that. So far we're doing quite well. And there he is, Fairy Batman. Oh, and a leaflet. And look at this, Batman must be proud. My daughter was super stoked to find this one. Lots of recognisable pieces for feeling out in the store, especially those fairy wings and that tutu and the cowl. This is a great piece, really making fun of Batman. Looking forward to seeing this character in the movie. Yes, that's going to be a great one for the collection. Now this was the last one we found at the Lego store, and this took quite some searching, probably because it's one of the more recognisable characters. Well, I don't recognise it at all, but it's easy to feel out from the pack. This is actually Red Hood, and you can tell Red Hood very quickly by this large round dome here. He's really easy to feel out, but we had to go through almost a whole box of minifigures before we found this one. Let's just go ahead and confirm that what we were feeling is what's in the bag. And yes, there he is with his cape and all his accessories. This is Red Hood, not a character I'm familiar with. Nice two weapons there. Let's go ahead and build him. And here's Red Hood, not a character I'm very familiar with, but as you can see he has that large dome-shaped covering going over his head, which makes it really easy to feel out in the bag. He's got a couple of guns, a nice bright red cape, and this little bow tie number going on just below his hood. Let's just take a look at his face. Remind you of anybody? Looks a little bit like Spider-Man, maybe a little bit like Deadpool. I know very little about this guy, so yeah, not very excited, but hey, one of the 20, and we've got to get them all. So let's just get him back into focus. And there you have him, that's Red Hood. Now there's one particular character that I was super excited to see from this collection, and I think I've got her here. Very distinctive head, or should I say hair piece. I think this is Nurse Harley Quinn. The way to confirm that is actually I can feel a tile in here. When you put together the tile with the headpiece, it's unmistakably Nurse Harley Quinn. So let's go ahead and open her up. And yes, indeed, that is Nurse Harley Quinn. And unlike the recent Suicide Squad movie, no disappointments here. I think this is a great rendition of Nurse Harley Quinn. You can see she's got a little Arkham Asylum clipboard there with the Joker on, and a little HQ loves Joker monogram on there. Also really nice is the little love heart hat that goes on top of the hair that sticks in the top with a little depression, very much like the Lego Friends mini dolls. Very nice piece this, I like this a lot. And here's another one, a character I know very little about, but there's a large piece in here, feels like a kind of upper body torso piece. And the other thing that helped me confirm this was that there is a definite piece of headgear in here. Feels like a helmet, but there's no ears on it, so this can only be Calculator. Let's go ahead and open up Calculator, see if we've got what we think we've got. Awesome. There we go. And there's the big piece that gives it away. So you can see we've got the helmet, and we've got the big calculator here, and the button pad that goes on the front. So this is quite a cool character. As you can see, you've got a big part that sits on top of the torso before the helmet. The helmet says "Hello" backwards on it. You've got a little calculator panel on the front. Just take a look at the back. Yeah, not a lot going on there. And we flip up the little visor. Really cool face in there. I like that. That's very good. Like that a lot. This next one was fairly easy to find. A lot of these characters had headpieces. Not very few with hair. Not very many with hair. This has a very distinctive hair piece in there. No mistaking that. And if we feel around, we can actually feel quite a thin piece of plastic here. Feels like a bat, unmistakably a batarang. So this is going to be our pink Power Batgirl. Let's go ahead and open her up. And there she is, pink Power Batgirl and a cape. And another character my daughter got very excited about. This one's all pink. This is pink Power Batgirl. As you can see, she's got that batarang there that I was feeling up in the packet. Lovely dress on there, which is another easy piece to feel out. And a really nice cape. I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but it's got this kind of iridescent sheen to it. Kind of sparkly. Great headpiece. Yeah, very nice. Like her. Next in line, this one's very distinctive. You can feel you've got a headpiece, feels like a helmet, but with ears on it. Now it's either going to be a Batman or a Batgirl, but it can't possibly be. The ears are way too long. That is unmistakably March Harriet. Try not to cut my fingers off. And there she is, and there's a headpiece I was feeling for. And here's March Harriet, almost dressed up like a bunny girl in a little lingerie setup. You can see she's got the bare arms and the white gloves, and then this kind of corset number, going down to some suspenders, and then some brown legs. I'm not really sure where those come from, but yeah, very nice headpiece. And look at that Tommy gun. Yeah, that's kind of unusual compared to a lot of the guns we usually see in Lego. We don't see these old-fashioned ones so often. Yeah, she's cool. I like her. This one was a little bit more challenging to feel out. We've only got the head in there. There's no headpiece, and there is in there a fish, which is a lot thinner than it looks on the picture, which we use for reference. But we can feel this kind of watery thing going on down below. Without the context of the picture, it would be almost impossible to determine what's actually going on inside this bag. But with the pictures, we could figure out that it was Zodiac Master. Let's have a look, see how our feeling skills have helped us. And there he is. It's definitely Zodiac Master. And there's the fish, which I actually expected to be a lot wider, a lot fatter. And here's the Zodiac Master. As you can see, no hairpiece or headpiece on this character, but he does have a couple of really cool accessories. We've got this silver fish, meant for the sign of Pisces, and the silver crab for the sign of Cancer. He's also got this really cool outfit on, which has lots of gold printing, even on the arms and the side of the legs. You know, all of those astrological signs. It's a very cool character. I do like this. Some very nice printing. Next in line, trying to feel around. Okay, so we've got a headpiece here with the ears on. Yes, that's definitely going to be a Batman character. And yep. And the easiest thing to figure out this particular character is from the accessory. Yes, here it is. Unmistakably the guitar from Glam Metal Batman. Super excited to see this one. open him up. And there he is, Glam Metal Batman. Let's get this bad boy built.
Party on, dudes. I'm Batman.
This is a very cool character. I like this one a lot. Look at the cowl with the silver mouldings on there, and you know, you can see him singing through the outfit. He's got his shoulder piece there with the thorns on it. Really cool guitar and some very nice moulding. You know, what glam rock superhero rock star would be complete without a cape? This is great. I really like this one. He's very cool. He's Batman. So getting towards the end here, I can feel I've got another helmet with ears on it. There's going to be another one of the Batman characters, but which one? So the only way to tell is going to be to go down and start feeling out the accessories that come with it in the pack. And in this case, I had it before. Where's it gone? There it is. Yep, that is the club. That's the club that comes with Clan of the Cave Batman. If we've got it right. So let's take a look, see what we got. And ripping it open, here we go. And it is Clan of the Cave Batman. Some more really nice detailing here on Clan of the Cave Batman. As you can see, he's dressed in a leopard skin outfit, and he's got this kind of chain around his neck with the Batman symbol. He's got this big club, which I've definitely seen before in other Lego sets. You know, nice printed cowl. You can see he's got these little wristlets on his arms. Great printing going on there, all the way around. Dual printing on the legs, printing on the sides of the legs. Yeah, he's an awesome little character. Okay, next, the first thing I noticed in this bag was that we have a tile. That means somebody's holding either a book or some kind of piece of paper. Let's see what else we can find in here. Yeah, that feels a little like a hairpiece. And then, oh, that's interesting, there's an accessory there. Yeah, that's unmistakable. This piece hasn't changed in many, many years. This is a standard Lego walkie-talkie radio. This has to be Commissioner Gordon. So let's slice him open. And it is with his little wanted poster of the Joker. That is Commissioner Gordon. And here's Commissioner Gordon, all built. Some really nice detailing going on here. Lots of great printing. You can see on the trousers, on the pants, you've got his badge and the holster. He's holding one of those traditional walkie-talkies. I used to get a load of these in the original Lego Space series. You got a nice printed tile there with the Joker wanted poster, and not so easy to see on camera. Can you see in his hairpiece? You've actually got some light grey at the edges where his hair's going white instead of grey. Some really nice detailing. You've even got some creases in his shirt, on his shoulders here. You know, lots of printing elements going on. Very nice. Now this is one of the more unusual pieces. I don't know whether this is a character from traditional Batman. Like I say, I'm not a huge superhero fan, but yeah, this has a very elongated kind of cylindrical piece in there, and for a process of elimination we believe this is going to be the pencil guy. Let's just see what his real name is. We believe this is going to be Eraser. So let's get this one open, and hopefully the streak continues. Yes, it's Eraser. And here he is. Very unusual looking character, this guy. He's called Eraser, and presumably he's a villain in the piece because he has this list of things to erase, or probably more accurately, people to erase. Nice pinstripe suit. Yeah, some interesting printing, but that head is It's very different. I've not seen anything like that in Lego before. So yeah, very nice piece. And finally, let's open the last one. Now, we've left this one till last. This is our 20th bag that we hand felt, and we've only done 20. So we expected that we'd got the full set, except we're not so confident anymore. This is our second bag with a set of handcuffs, shackles in there, and we felt up a lot of these bags in the store, and we felt the daughter of Commissioner Gordon many times. This should be Barbara Gordon, but I'm not feeling her hat, and I've got a very bad feeling about this. So let's go ahead and confirm what we've got. Really, I should leave this in its bag and sell it, but yeah, my worst fears are confirmed. Yeah, we've actually got a duplicate, the first duplicate of 20. This should be Barbara Gordon, and in fact we've got the Joker. The joke's been played on us. We didn't do it right. Our system kind of failed. Well, you know, we got 19 out of 20 in one go. I'm going to go onto eBay straight away and see if I can grab that Barbara Gordon, save ourselves another trip to the Lego store. I'm sure we can do that. But yeah, this is Joker. Let's quickly put Joker together. Exactly the same as the other one. Oh, what a shame. We usually do really well at getting all 20 in one go. We managed it with the last Lego Disney series. On this occasion, we got 2 Jokers. So we'll probably find another home for him on eBay. There we go, and let's put him in shackles. What a shame. The joke's on us.